Well, we talked a lot about needing the rainfall as we went through November. We only had maybe a handful of days we actually received rain. And guess what? We're starting off December already in the early morning hours with some light rain working its way through the area. Most spots picking up close to a quarter of an inch of rainfall. Other spots down maybe as little as a tenth of an inch, but at least we got something to kind of wet the ground down. Now we're starting to see those high level clouds creeping back in. The front from earlier today is now pressed well offshore, but it's those northerly winds that have helped to dry us out and cool us down. Temperature wise, we're in the mid to upper 40s, a couple low 50s showing up here right now. And that's about 10 to almost 20 degrees colder than where we were this time yesterday. Yesterday we topped out in the upper 60s and low 70s. Yeah, far from that. In fact, look where the official highs will go down today. That was around midnight, mid to upper 50s, as we're not going to see us get anywhere near those thanks to those northerly winds that are not only keeping the drier air but the cooler air in place and also putting a bit of a chill into the air as well. Feels like the teens. We're looking at winds in excess of 15 to 20 miles an hour, so it feels about like the low 40s across the area for us this afternoon. Temperatures, again, struggling to get back to that 50-degree mark as those high-level clouds start to stream in from the southwest to the northeast. And then by overnight tonight, we'll see those temperatures early this evening drop down upper 30s and low 40s, then hold steady or slowly rise as we get a storm system starting to move towards us here. So this high pressure across the northern mid-Atlantic, that's wedging that cooler, drier air in place, but we can already start to see that low develop down here in Florida. Secondary low develops between Georgia and South Carolina. This comes up along our coast. Depending on how close to the coast this tracks, we could be looking at 60-degree temperatures east of Highway 17 tomorrow, and barely near 40s for the inland spots. Again, it's not going to be cold enough for any snow. That's across Pennsylvania, but a good soaking storm that could possibly along the coastal areas. Ocracoke, down East Carteret County, Onslow County, maybe a rumble thunder not out of the question for us here. That should slide out of here. Another high pressure slides right in behind it, and then that's going to continue to keep us nice and dry for Wednesday and Thursday, but quick on its heels. Yet again, we've got another system starting to pull out of the Gulf, and it looks like that'll be headed our way as we do head on through late Friday going into Saturday. At least a half an inch in some of the inland spots for us here through the noontime hour tomorrow. When this wraps up, we could be looking at maybe an inch and a half to maybe 2 or 3 inches, especially along the coast where some of that heavier bands of rain may fall. It is Share Your Christmas Food Drive all through the week for us here. We're going to be in different locations tomorrow, the warmest of the week, with temps into the 60s, and then you'll notice we stay below normal as we head through the weekend into the early part of next week.